This is Clint Rigel with more on the programmatic agreement. While the programmatic agreement, or PA, has been signed guaranteeing 24/7 access to the Pocket Village and caves, it is still unclear what the definition of Pocket Village is. The copy of the PA we received from the governor's office does not indicate what is meant by Pocket Village. As you may recall, PNC News hiked to the Pocket Caves and the laddie site near the caves. We also hiked further north along the coastline until we came across 2 more laddie sites. While we were still in the Pocket area, it is still unclear whether or not these laddie sites are considered part of Pocket Village. Nevertheless, after months of opposition, Guam State Historic Preservation Officer Linda Uggan signed the PA. So why the change of heart? While Uggan did not return phone calls today, PNC did obtain a copy of the letter she sent to the legislature explaining her reason for signing. In the letter, Uggan says, quote, "Attorney Arthur Clark listened to me and constantly sought my advice and comments in hopes of producing an acceptable document to some, if not to all. Not once did Clark dictate what should go in the document," end quote. She went on to say, quote, "The final document, although not perfect, provides for all the signatories and the public to be engaged every step of the way, as an assurance that our historic properties are treated with special care, recognition, and respect, and that access to them is not a privilege, but a right." Senators Roy Respicio and Judy Guthertz are pleased that Linda Uggan has remained as the Guam SHPO and that she was not pressured into signing the PA.
We left it to her to work with Attorney Arthur Clark and to just do what she feels most comfortable doing. So as a senator who stood up for her, I'm just happy that this ordeal is over and that she was comfortable on signing the programmatic agreement.
I have to be prayerful that Mrs. Linda Uggan, who is our State Historic Preservation Officer, gave her due diligence to ensure that this agreement is respectful and fair to the people of Guam. People think that that laddies and other important artifacts are only relegated to the immediate Pocket area, but that's not the case. Up in Route 15, there are other sites and other places within that whole range planned for area that has cultural artifacts. As a matter of fact, some of my staff were up there recently and on the southern side of the area discovered additional laddies that were not known to be there previously.